Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Cross Creek Classics. We are back here today with one of our favorite vehicles in the Cross Creek Classics fleet, our 86 GMC Sierra Classic 3500 Crew Cab Dually. And we've done some work on this truck since we've had it. It's been just about 2 years since we've had this truck, and it's a lot of fun. Do a lot of things with it. The last thing we're going to be doing with this, and this has been a project for about almost 2 years in the making, is the dash pad. This truck still sports the original dash pad with the original cracks, and I'd ordered the dash pad in May of 23. Right after we got the truck, ordered the dash pad, the front door panels, and the back seat cover from USA1 Industries. And the dash pad was the last thing to come in. You got the square body slam. The dash pad was the last to come in, and like I said, I ordered it in May of 23, and this thing came in. This FedEx sticker. This FedEx sticker here is the date is 10/26 of 24, so almost a year and a half to get it here. So when it came in here back in the fall, we were hot and heavy on Blake's S10 project, so it kind of just sat in the building on the back burner, and now that the weather's breaking, I want to get this done. So we're going to go over installing a square body dash. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've never opened it up other than to make sure it was the right color. So we're going to look at the quality here too, and if the quality is the same as the door panels, we won't be disappointed. So we're going to get this unboxed and start on this project. All right, guys, so we got this dash pad out of the box here. We're going to cut some of this packing out of the way. All right, so we got our dash pad unpacked here, and this thing is real nice. Color looks real good. Green looks real nice. This thing looks like an OEM dash pad. Give you new vents, new trim here to go with whatever trim level you have. We have the Sierra Classic / Silverado, so this is the better trim. And they give you the new defroster vents too. The one thing I thought I was going to get, we didn't, was the Sierra Classic emblem. We'll just reuse ours. I was under the assumption I was getting that, but I didn't. So what we're going to do now is start tearing the old one out. There's a multitude of screws that have to come out here. We got to pull the dash bezel out, lower piece underneath the steering column there. Our brake controller's got to come down. There's a bunch of other screws here, so we're going to start taking this out. And also too, I picked up some new speakers here for the dash. I've got these here, picked these up at Walmart, and we put new speakers in the back when we did it. Always had plans on doing the front ones because they crackle a lot, but couldn't do it till the dash goes in, so now we're doing all this at one time. So we'll be back with an update here. All right, guys, so we got a bunch of our screws out here. There's all these screws, and those bezels have to come out. The bezel's just sitting here, you can see that. There's these two here on each side of the steering column for this piece of trim. This come out. And then there's 4 across the bottom here. These are a 7mm head on this truck here. These ones here were all Phillips. And then around the other side here, there was one. I don't know if it's factory or not. Let me see. See, this doesn't have it. But over here in this truck, there was one running on the side here, and I don't think that's correct. But yeah, so we won't be putting that back in if we don't have to. So we're gonna get this out of here now, and it should come right out. We'll access our speakers. Got my trusty assistant Blake over there. He's gonna help get this out. I'm gonna pull this bezel just forward a little bit here. And this should pull forward and it should come right out. Hang on, Blake, wait a minute. This bezel's on the way here. Oh yeah, just take that off here.
It's backed up by a nut.
Alright, here, I'll hold that. So one of the AC ducting hoses is stuck over here on Blake's side, so.
Flip it like this.
Oh.
This one's broken, so. Alright.
Take the dash out his way. And now that we have the dash out, we are going to put our new speakers in. You can see these speakers here were they're pretty bad, so we're gonna get them replaced and get the dash back in. We'll be back. All right, guys. So we got our new speakers installed. Those went pretty easy. They work. They sound okay. I mean, just something off the shelf to throw in there, better than what we had. So now we're gonna put the dash back in. We have it already over here. And I want to mention too that this is a really nice dash. You know, it was expensive and it took a long time to get it, but in the long run, I think it was worth the wait. And this thing is just looks like a new old stock dash. Got our emblem here. So we're gonna get this installed and get it bolted back in. How's it going? Yeah. Yeah. Now we're getting it in.
Well, I have the head.
These little hex head screws, there's 4 of them that go up in here. All right, guys, so Blake and we finally got this wrestled in here. Had a couple minor issues with it. One of the big ones was getting that bezel to line back up with everything. Right here, it's real tight in these corners right here. I'm hoping maybe getting in the sun will kind of relax a little bit. But all in all, it come out real nice. Probably one of the easier dashes I've ever changed. It's definitely not as bad as a 78 Trans Am, that's for sure. That was an ordeal. Those of you who have done that, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, we're real pleased with this. Come out real nice. Go around the other side here. And you gotta remember, these are reproduction parts, so you know, not every reproduction part fits as good as OEM. You can't beat original. But this sure looks a lot nicer than the crack dash we had. We forgot to mention here, guys, we got the defroster vents in too. They're both in. Probably should have put them in before we put the dash in, but I forgot all about them. As always, guys, Blake and I, we appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, asking questions and commenting. And as always, we'll see you later. Thanks.